When two triangles are similar, there's special relationship between their altitudes, their angle bisectors, their medians, and their sides. So those special lines are going to be proportional to the sides. So we're going to take it one thing at a time. So first we're going to start with angle bisectors. So if two triangles are similar, then the lengths of their corresponding angle bisectors are going to be proportional to the lengths of their corresponding sides. So if we look in this picture, we know that LP is an angle bisector because of the curvies. We know that RT is an angle bisector because of the curvies. So these two triangles are similar. So that means that the ratio of their angle bisectors to each other is going to be the same as the ratio of their sides. So it's the ratio of angle bisector. I'm just going to say angle bisector over angle bisector. I'm just going to do bis for bisector. Angle bisector over angle bisector should be equal to a side over a side. Angle bisector over angle bisector should be equal to side over side. So it can be any pair of corresponding sides. This example just uses LM and RS, but it could be any of the three sides of the triangle. So what that means is like the proportion of the angle bisector over the angle bisector could be equal to the ratio of LK over RQ, or the angle bisector over the angle bisector could be equal to the ratio of KM over QS. So it doesn't have to be this pair of blue sides, but that's just the example. So make sure that in your notebook, this is a lot of words, you don't need to write all this down, but what you do need to have in your notebook is what I have boxed in these pink boxes. So that is what you need to copy down into your notebook at a minimum. And then you need to copy down this example and work it with me. So in this figure, triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ, and we know that BD is an angle bisector. One, it's telling us in the problem that it's an angle bisector, but also I see the curvies marking those angles as congruent. So BD is an angle bisector, and YW is also an angle bisector. So I can go set up my proportion. Angle bisector over angle bisector equals side over side. Angle bisector over angle bisector is equal to side over side. So my angle bisector in the first triangle is 10. My angle bisector in the second triangle is 8. And then I set that equal to the side of the first triangle is 24 over the side of the second triangle is X. Angle bisector over angle bisector equals side over side. So I did left over right equals left over right. You could have done right over left. As long as you're consistent, it does not matter. So now I'm going to cross multiply. 10 times x is 10x. 8 times 24 is 192. I'm going to divide both sides by 10. 192 divided by 10 is 19.2.